Hello, and welcome to the Stage 26 About the Language 1 review, in which we talk about purpose clauses. So, in Stage 24, we met the subjunctive in cum clauses, and in Stage 25, we met the subjunctive in indirect questions. And both cum clauses and indirect questions can use either the imperfect or the pluperfect subjunctive. They'll use the imperfect subjunctive when the action in the subordinate clause, that is the cum clause or the indirect question, is taking place at the same time as or subsequent to after the action in the main clause. And they'll use the pluperfect subjunctive when the action in the subordinate clause, the cum clause or the indirect question, took place already before the action in the main clause. In Stage 26, we meet a new kind of subjunctive clause that uses the subjunctive purpose clauses. So let's look at some examples of purpose clauses. And you're going to see that they have ut and the subjunctive. So first, milites ad orbem cucurrerunt ut vilas incenderent. The soldiers ran toward the city in order that they might burn the houses. Okay, ut and this, which is an imperfect subjunctive. Rex templum intravit ut victimam sacrificaret. The king entered the temple in order that he might sacrifice the victim. One more. Ad amphitheatrum festinabam ut spectaculum viderum. I was hurrying to the amphitheater in order that I might see the spectacle. Now you're going to see that all three of these use the imperfect subjunctive, and that's because the content of a purpose clause, just by the logic of it, is always going to happen at the same time as or subsequent to the action in the main clause. You're also going to maybe have noticed that the way I translated those, in order that might. So in order that they might burn the houses, in order that he might sacrifice the victim, in order that I might see the spectacle. And that's a really traditional way to translate a purpose clause. But in English, we actually more often would say the soldiers ran toward the city to burn the houses, right? To sacrifice the victim, to see the spectacle. So again, because the action in a purpose clause, just by the logic of it, takes place at the same time as or subsequent to the action in the main clause, you're only going to see imperfect subjunctives in purpose clauses. And that's it.